Alright guys, so we've already gone through one video today. Now we're just going to go through another one here real quick. The second video is just going to talk about purely how do we solve an equation when there's a variable on either side of it. So let's go ahead and move on to the next page, which is going to give us... Wow, Kindle. That's special. We're just going to add a z to the right-hand side of this equation, because I apparently forgot to type it. I apologize, guys. Lack of sleep is really getting to me more than I thought. So when I start solving this equation, it's pretty simple. All I'm going to do is start off by simplifying the left-hand side of the equation. So if I were to write my steps up here, step 1 is simplify. Wow, I have no idea what's going on with my pen today. The reason why it looks so ridiculous is the pen is actually about half an inch higher than where I'm touching. So let's see if I can adjust as we go. Step 1, we simplify. So when I simplify, I'm going to distribute. I get 3z plus 10z minus 12. Very important, guys. When you're distributing, make sure you distribute to both terms or to all terms. The most common mistake I see when my students distribute is that they distribute to one term but not the other ones, or they don't multiply correctly. But I need you guys to make sure you're getting this done correctly for me, and that still equals 12z. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to simplify some things here. On this side I've got these two z's, which are actually like terms, so 3z plus 10z is 13z minus 12 equals 12z. Now I need to get all my z's to one side, so I either subtract them from here or from here. I'm going to go ahead and subtract from the 13, so I subtract 13z from both sides. Why? Because I feel like it. Has to be subtracted, either the 12z or the 13z. I chose the 13z. So now I got negative 12 equals negative z. Divide both sides by negative 1. Z equals 12. There you go, guys. It's that simple. So step 1 was simplify. Step 2, move variables. Step 3, I would say just solve. Okay, so far so good. What I want you guys to do is I'm going to put another problem on the board. This time through, I even remembered to put the variables on both sides the first time around. So it reads 2l plus 9 minus 4l equals 12 plus 6l. I want you guys to go ahead and solve this one for me on your own. Pause the video and push play when you're ready to move on. Alright, so that should have been plenty of time. Let's go ahead and solve this one. Again, we simplify first. I've got like terms to combine on the left-hand side, so 2 minus 4 is negative 2l plus 9 equals 12 plus 6l. Okay, so now I need to get all of my variables on one side. This time around, just because we can, we're going to subtract the 6l. So move them from right to left, minus 6l to both sides. Those cancel. I get negative 8l plus 9 equals 12. Now we're down to the solve, so we subtract 9 from both sides. Negative 8l equals 3. Divide by negative 8, divide by negative 8. And you should have gotten L equals 3 over 8. That fraction is negative. This simple, guys. It's not really all that complicated. What I want you guys to do for me at this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and skip on to the next slide. I want you guys to take, let's call it 5 minutes, solve, and justify for me, please. Solve and justify this equation. When you guys are ready to move on, push play. So in 5 minutes, push play. Alright, so now let's see how you guys did here solve it. Should be 5p minus 6 equals 9p minus 15. Negative 6 equals 4p minus 15. Add 15 to both sides. 9 equals 4p. Divide by 4. P equals 9 over 4. Justify. Step 1, given. Step 2, to get from here to here, I combine like terms. So my justification is combining like terms. Here to here, I subtracted 5p from both sides. So that's going to give me the subtraction property of equality. Step 4, from here to here, I added 15, so that's the addition property of equality. Step 5, from here to here, I divided, so that's going to give me the division property of equality. It's that simple, guys. Please remember, just like I said at the start of the last video, you do have the test today, but if you don't finish it, that's fine. Alright, I am planning to give you guys time in class to finish on Monday if you need it. Excuse me. Anyways, you will have time in class to finish it on Monday if you guys need it. I will let Miss N know, and it will be written up in the plan so the sub will know also. Just a quick reminder, I will not be returning to work next week, but I am taking one more week off. So, all next week you guys will be doing the videos. Also, the following Monday I will be returning. Those of you who are freaking out, I've gotten text messages from about 3 or 4 of you, emails from a couple more. If you're freaking out about your grade, if you're freaking out about the fact that you don't understand this, watch the videos a few times. Go through and look up more YouTube videos for our goal. Okay? So like the goal for this one was solve equations with variables on both sides. Just look up YouTube videos on that. If it's still not making sense, okay? See Miss N, see one of the other math teachers, call me, email me, text me, I don't care. I'll work through it with you. The other teachers will work through it with you. If that's still not making sense, wait till I get back. You and I can work on it one-on-one, and we'll hit the ground running. Don't freak out too much, guys. I know I'm not there, but we'll still have a month and a half left in school to fix your grade before the semester. So please don't panic too much. Alright? If your parents are trying to get a hold of me, just let them know my schedule is really goofy right now. The baby's not sleeping through the whole night, so, or anywhere close. I'm getting my sleep from about, I don't know, 7 or 8 a.m. until about anywhere from 10 to 11 a.m. So I'm getting all of 3 to 4 hours of sleep, guys. Max. I will be getting in touch with parents who are trying to get a hold of me. Just let them know I'm not on campus and I'm a little behind on stuff. I will definitely be contacting anybody's parents who try to contact me. One more time, if you're confused, look up other YouTube videos. I'm going to write something on the board here. I'm going to clear off all this math work. The last piece I want you guys to remember is something called Khan Academy. They actually have started doing commercials on TV now, but Khan Academy is a great one. They have teachers just like me, just like any of the other math teachers on campus, who go through and write videos like these ones to make sure that anybody can get an education when they want it. So go through, look up Khan Academy, look up all this. Don't freak out about the test you're sitting down to take in just a minute. Make sure you're ready for it. If you sit down and you just can't do it, do as much as you can. Study over the weekend. Text me, email me, call me, and we'll talk, or I'll work through it with you, and then you can come back in on Monday and be ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day and good luck on your test.